And finally, in the bulletin, Emirates Literature Foundation has announced that a total of 140 authors will be arriving in Dubai for the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature, which will be held from the 3rd to the 11th of March 2017. At a press conference, organisers of the popular festival, commonly known as LitFest, revealed that there will be a total of 90 authors that will be joining for the first time. Attendees will get a chance to interact with best-selling British author Jeffrey Archer and baking champion and cookbook writer Nadia Hussain, along with the 142 star guests taking part in the 9-day festival. Organisers added that the 2017 edition will be held under the theme Journeys, with a number of exceptional stories to be shared during the talks, including a 4,000-mile journey of Syrian refugee Nujeen Mustafa from her home to Hungary. Other famous literary and creative figures that festival visitors will be able to rub shoulders with include New York-born Eric Van Spadder, whose thriller and science fiction works include The Ninja, The Pearl Saga and 11 books from the Jason Bourne series. Meanwhile, there are a number of returning authors during this year's festival, which include UAE-based Charlotte Butterfield, known for her fiction Me, You and Tiramisu, Design in Dubai, as well as Julie Lewis, who will share her story of leading an expedition of UAE breast cancer survivors to Antarctica.
After coming second place in the Monte Grappa award last year, I've now got a 2-book deal with HarperCollins, and my first book, which is called Me, You and Tiramisu, is out launching at the LitFest in March next year, which is very exciting. And then the second book will be out in October next year. And so the Literature Festival has massively been a springboard for me to achieving my dream of being a novelist, so it's incredibly important. After many years of being a keen follower of the LitFest and always coming to the different workshops and events, I'm so thrilled to be part of it next year.
I totally believe in the power of that readers are leaders, and to experience, to get behind the minds of authors from around the globe, but also local authors that have been living, working and dreaming in the UAE. It's certainly the land of opportunity. So to be able to share local authors mixing with international authors is very, very powerful.
Aside from the lineup of authors and speakers, Emirates Literature Foundation Chief and Festival Director Isabel Abul-Houl said that this year's festival would have plenty to offer for all ages. Organisers are planning signings, readings and workshops with the authors, as well as writing competitions and an inter-school quiz for younger readers.
We have 5 days of education days where the 140 plus authors will go out into the educational community, visiting schools and colleges and inspiring young people to pick up a book and read for pleasure, to answer their questions, to set them on the journey of becoming a writer. So we have so much planned for next year. Too much for me to tell you shortly. So I would advise you to go onto the website, check out what we're doing, what we've got, and sign up for our newsletters, become a foundation friend. There are all sorts of things you can do.
With this 9th year, I think the celebration of the theme Journey says it all. This is a never-ending journey, and I'm sure the destination will be happiness and better understanding for this world, and eventually people appreciate the tolerance that we all need and must have in this part of the world, so we can be a shining example for the rest of the world.